Back, guys. Welcome to Tennis in a Minute. I'm your host, Good Energy. I give you the rundown on tennis coverage every single day. Overall, a good tournament. We had a couple 80% days back to back. The last 2 days, 6 picks, 3 out of 6. Let's take a look at these matches here. Dayana Yastremska from the hard-hitting Ukraine taking on Linda Noskova. Both of these ladies had really good junior careers. Dayana was off to an amazing start after losing that Wimbledon championship to Potapova, her good friend from Russia. Tell you this whole Russia-Ukraine drama, we need to end this once and for all. Taking on Linda Noskova, who is, look, an amazing junior career. She's got a great coach, and they've never played on the main tour. Linda finds herself here after taking out a very tough Mary Boo in the first round. Kessler, she went three with in the second round. Iga, big bad Iga, she took out in three, and she took out Svitolina last time out. Now, her last couple matches, with the exception of the Svitolina match that was too short, Linda's putting up some aces, right? She's averaging about 7 aces per match, and she's averaging several breakpoint opportunities against really good opponents. Now, Dayana's hot. She's red hot. She's come through qualifiers. I thought she would be a little bit tired. She did seem a little bit tired after her last win, but she played a very solid opponent. Look, she's come through qualifiers, and let's just take a look at the main tour matches. She took out Marketa Vondrousova, Grand Slam champion. Vivara, who's solid. Emma Navarro, who's solid, former number one college champion. And Victoria Azarenka, two-time Grand Slam champion. Now, Dayana's playing solid. I mean, the average ranking win she has in this tournament is 24. While Linda, the average ranking win she has in this tournament is 66. Of course, Iga being number one in the world, that's a great win. Dayana's averaging her last couple matches 5 aces per match, and she's doing pretty good. She's playing very, very solid and disciplined, unlike the recent Dayana we've seen the last couple of years. Now, overall, this is a match Dayana should win. Let's just be honest. She's playing the younger player. She's a lot more experienced, but it doesn't work out that way always. This is a matchup where I think Dayana, she's playing with such confidence and mental focus. I think she has to like her chances of winning this match. I mean, she beat Victoria Azarenka, who's an amazing ball striker, Emma Navarro, who's a great ball striker, Marketa, who's very tricky. Dayana's style is very aggressive. She's going to have to serve well. She can't commit five double faults if she's going to beat Linda, because once the ball's in play, Linda's going to be a lot more traditional. She's going to be a lot more conservative, and she's going to play a smart match. She's going to have a smart game plan. Dayana, on the other hand, she likes to take risks. She really likes to crack that forehand cross court. She loves to go with her backhand down the line. I do think Dayana is the better athlete in this match. Although I don't like her net play and her vertical play, I will give her the edge over Linda, who is definitely a much more stationary baseline player. I have to go with Dayana with the alternate spread. I'll take Dayana plus 5.5 games. There's no way you can go against Dayana. She's feeling so comfortable. She's relaxed, and I think she's in a good place mentally where she could probably beat Linda outright. I'll take the 5.5 games. Next up, we have Anna Kailinskaya from the Federation taking on Qinwen Zheng. They played once before. This came last year in Guadalajara, Mexico, where we saw Anna reach the quarterfinals for the first time ever in a 1,000 event. And she won that in 3 sets. Now, Anna had a really good junior career. She's a former top ranked junior, number three to be exact. She won a couple junior Grand Slams. We all know she dated Nick Kyrgios. So she's had very good training coming from the Federation. Qinwen she didn't really have a junior career at all, but on the ITF she was a problem. She won many championships. I want to say maybe seven, at least seven. And Anna won a lot of lower level titles as well. This is the best both ladies have done at a Grand Slam. And Anna's been very emotional. She deserves it. Anna's average strength of schedule is 55. We saw her take out Katie Volynets in three, Russ in straight sets, Sloane Stephens in three. That's the second time she's beat Sloane in a Grand Slam. And Jasmine Pellini, who's very athletic and very tough to deal with. While Qinwen, we saw take out Kruger in three. Bolter in straight sets, Wong in 3, and Ocean Dot in last time out. Uh, the thing with Qinwen is she holds serve. She's gonna hold 85 to 90% of her serves, which means she's gonna score points, right? That's the thing with Qinwen. She's gonna hold and she's gonna score. Anna, on the other hand, she's not as consistent when it comes to holding serve. She can be broken, but once the ball's in play, I do think Queenwin gets a lot of points off of her serve, right? And that first serve is putting opponents behind on the back foot. Uh, Anna's going to have opportunities to step up and blast a second serve. Anna plays conservative. She plays in spurts. She's very athletic and explosive, but she conserves her energy. I do think Queenwin's got the better stamina. I think she's got the stronger forehand. I do think Anna, though, between the lines is a much better shot maker. She's going to have to play smart. She's going to have to use a lot of topspin in this matchup. And I'm going to go with Anna getting 5.5 games as well. We're going to take the dogs on the spreads tonight. This is a match I do think Qinwen will win, but I'm going to take Anna plus 5.5 because she's playing solid tennis. She's a solid shot maker, and she's not really going to beat herself. Her only problem is getting the ball in play. As long as she can get the ball in play comfortably, she's going to win points as well. So if you guys like totals, you probably want to take a look at the total in this match as well. But the match I'm focused on is Coco and Aryna Sabalenka. This is a match that I'm focused on. A lot of money is coming in on Aryna Sabalenka to beat Coco. And the public remembers what they see last. That's how the public is. They see Coco have a bad match. They're gonna fade Coco. They're gonna think she's gonna get smoked here. And the reality here is this styles make fights, right? That's an old boxing analogy. Matchups, it's all about the matchup. This is a matchup that Coco likes, right? We already know that Coco's hitting partners prepare her for these hard hitters like Sabalenka, Yelena Ostapenko. So if you think that Sabalenka is just going to overpower Coco, is not going to happen. Okay, because she's used to the fastball. Coco is used to the fastball. So just X that out the equation. So take that out the equation, and what do we have? Who's more athletic? Coco. Who's the better defender? Coco. Who's the better two-way player? Coco. Who's got the better backhand? Coco. Who's got the better forehand? We're going to give Aryna that, hands down. Now, the thing with Coco is she just has to serve well. If Coco serves well, I think she beats Sabalenka in straight sets fairly easy. She has not been serving well in this tournament, and I know why. I said why. It's because she's going for 130-mile-an-hour first serves, and she's being forced to get her second serves in play where she's taking a lot off of it and opponents are scoring points. But with the exception of last match, Coco has dominated this tournament. Aryna Sabalenka has as well. Aryna Sabalenka has had much less time on the court, and I think that could be a problem with muscle memory. Coco is battle tested, and if Aryna's taken into deep waters, I think we could see her gas out like she normally does. Uh, my pick was for Coco to win the entire tournament. So we're not going to back down now. What do you guys think? Of course, we're picking Coco to beat Aryna Sabalenka. Okay, guys? She's beat her 4 times already. She's comfortable playing her. She has the mental edge. She just has so many advantages over Aryna Sabalenka. And Aryna, if she can't overpower you, she starts to get frustrated. She still shows signs where she lacks discipline and mental focus. She curses her camp out. She's still slamming rackets. And the reality here is she's been trying to be much more grateful and show gratitude. I think she's been a lot more cheerful and playful with the fans. That's great. But I think we could see a matchup similar to Rebecca in Brisbane where she's just outclassed. I mean, Coco's deep backhand is going to put a lot of problems on Sabalenka returning. This isn't the matchup with Marta Kashuk where you have someone that plays vertical and explosive. Sabalenka was a train wreck in that US Open match where she ran out of options and felt she had to slow Coco down vertically. She started coming towards the net and she was just missing volleys and making so many mistakes. I just think it's a bad matchup for Sabalenka, and so much money's coming in on Sabalenka. She's now a 2-1 favorite. What do you know? Tennis in a minute, guys. Enjoy the picks. I'm a little tired. We'll be back.